What's up, everybody? It's Mott's Cage Radio, another video conference here. We're going to take it out to my man. Tell the people who you are, my man.
Walel the Gazelle Watson.
All right, my man. Now, I've heard a little bit about you. Obviously, I didn't realize you were as experienced as you were with the and all of that kind of stuff. Tell me about your fight. I watched some of your fights today. I think it was the BCF or something. I can't remember what it was. One of these fights. You absolutely destroyed this guy, 135 pounds. Very impressed. Tell me about how you got started in MMA and basically what your style is.
No problem. I started about 3 years ago. I had my best friend Robert Peralta.
Okay.
He's the Gladiator Challenge champion right now, 145.
Okay.
He's been my friend since childhood, and he knew I liked to fight. I was always interested. I just didn't have the resources. I didn't know who to talk to about it. So one day he's just like, "Oh, come down." And basically we started in a garage together. It was me, him, Cadillac Marshbanks. I don't know if you ever heard of that.
Yeah.
He's pretty known. And a couple other guys, and we just like beat the crap out of each other, really no lessons or anything.
Okay.
And after like 30 days of training, he throws me in a fight against Enrique Cuellar, who happens to be the 155 max champion in Mexico. And I fought him on 30 days of training with no experience of anything, no wrestling, no nothing.
Wow.
I almost beat the guy, and I realized, like, this is what I want to do. Like, if I had trained for this fight properly, I could have beat this guy.
Okay.
And since that day, I've been training. I'm right now with Manolo Hernandez over at San Diego Combat Academy, and I'm there 6 days a week, all day. You come there anytime, you catch me there training.
All right, so you don't even have any wrestling experience. You didn't wrestle in high school or anything like
Right.
that. Just totally
No
green into the cage.
Just a lot of football.
Okay, so basically just a natural athlete, more than willing to scrap. So I can totally appreciate that. All right, so when you start your training and you're starting to get serious about this thing, what are the things that you're working on? Where do you go?
First thing I started with was my boxing.
Okay.
Because I didn't even know how to throw a proper jab at the time. So
Wow.
yeah, I didn't know how to throw a hook. I didn't know how to throw a jab. I didn't know about keeping my chin tucked. I didn't know about proper footwork. I didn't know. I really didn't know anything. So I started with my boxing first and jiu-jitsu at the same time. So I used to train with Kong Sarai.
Okay.
He's a brown belt under Barrett Yoshida. So he used to teach me the boxing in the morning and then teach me the jiu-jitsu in the afternoon.
Oh,
and
cool.
I would just train with him.
All right. So take me through it. I guess you got a fight coming up. Who's your opponent and where's this at?
Ed Wild West. He's considered one of the top 135ers in the world right now. And we'll be fighting for the 135 Desert Rage belt in Yuma, Arizona.
All right. So now what do you walk around at? Because you're a pretty tall cat.
Yeah. I walk around 150 pounds if I'm lucky.
Okay.
Most of the time, like 147, 148.
Okay.
For some reason, I can't gain weight. That was my downfall in football. Like, I would talk to a lot of scouts, and they'd come down and see me, and they'd be like, "Coach, what's wrong with this guy? He's so little. He's only like 140-something pounds. We can't use this guy in the next level." And so that's kind of ended my football career right there.
Okay. Okay. So you're how many days a week are you training? You have a day job or you do this full time?
I do this full time. I teach jiu-jitsu in the mornings, and I teach jiu-jitsu and MMA in the afternoons also for like the inexperienced dudes, try to help them out, try to, get their career started. But I train 6 days a week, minimum 5 hours a day.
Wow. All right.
If I don't get my 5, I freak out. I feel like I haven't done something.
Okay, so you're very dedicated. Obviously, 135. I'm not going to tell you that 12 pounds is easy to cut because I've never cut even 2 pounds. So could you make the cut to 25s?
My coach is trying to get me to do it. I don't know. Maybe one day I'm gonna have to do a practice cut and see if I can. But he's been on me for the past 2 years. He wants me to do a 125 bout, and I don't feel confident to make 125 and perform the same way I do at 135. But like I said, we might do a practice cut.
Okay, so you got a fight obviously coming up. What do you know about your opponent? Is he a stand-up guy? What did you say about him?
He's a real unorthodox stand-up guy. He likes to switch from orthodox to southpaw. Throws like a lot of wild stuff, but not a lot of power behind it. So I'm not too worried about his stand-up, but I know he's got an excellent ground game. Likes to mess with that rubber guard a lot. So I'm going to have to be aware of that during this fight. But I feel that my jiu-jitsu and my stand-up will overtake his at any time.
All right, fantastic. Well, like I said, I was watching some video online, whatever fights I could find. You're a very exciting fighter. Look forward to talking to you in the future. I know there's a few things in the works coming my way out here at the Tachi Palace that we can't talk about yet. But I'm very excited about it. It was very nice meeting you. I want to give you this opportunity to shout out anybody you want, my man.
I'd like to give a shout out to you for putting me on this. Shout out to San Diego Combat Academy, Black Tiger, and all my family all over the place.
All right, and one quick question before you leave. How'd you get the name Gazelle?
I move angles just like a gazelle, side to side. Can't catch me.
All right, my man. Well, I appreciate it. We'll definitely talk to you soon, my man. Take care.
Yes, sir. You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.